These are going to be messages for any sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node placements. I'm just going to go ahead and see what would like to come out for anyone. Please keep in mind that not all my messages will resonate with everyone that comes across this video. Not everything on my channel will resonate with everyone who comes across my messages, okay? Please use your discernment. Leave the rest. Take what you need, whatever. All right, leave the rest. Let's go ahead and get into the messages. I just did Sagittarius and Gemini, if you'd like to check them out. There's some kind of something happening in a big way here with Sagittarius. All right. I do appreciate the likes, subscribes, comments, shares, okay, to help my channel grow. There is a benefit here in a big way. I felt that. It wasn't like dramatic, or I would have said it. So there's some kind of benefit or success taking place. What is going on? I'm just gonna, like I said, if I didn't say it, I'm gonna say it now. Gonna see what wants to come out. Nothing specific. What is going on with this energy that has already showed itself? All right. That's all in the upright here. Okay, resources, practicality, results from productivity. So whatever you've been working on and focusing on, there are results from natural progress, and it looks like happy results. Okay, that's taking place here. All right, your creative abilities, you have Libra, you have balance, being restored in relationships and partnerships. All right, do it with your partner. So there's something to having you and your partner doing something creative together. Leo and Libra. Your partners again with Libra. Balance, cooperation. Two cards of partners doing what they want and enjoying it. Results. Lots of results. What's going on here for the viewer? In a big way. Results in a big way. Attracting love, pleasure, things that align with your values. Not something you're going to have to go against, but something you can cooperate with. Laws and philosophies, pleasure from the laws and philosophies involved. Ninth house, Sagittarius again. Results again. Trust your psychic knowledge. Got good times with partners coming out here. I like it. Wow. Taurus again in the upright. Your resources, beliefs, and your values here. Okay, so Taurus was practicality of results, and you have results from resources improving. We have creativeness again. Resources, doing what you want to. Use your intuition about any past situation here, because it could be confronting or wanting to take some kind of action, or you're not taking action toward the past. Okay, we have a result here of analyzing. Be careful not to overanalyze. Virgo could be taking a look into something or investigated, I said. So something's already been done. It's already been done. Confusion. Sacrifice. Regarding. So there's something regarding something that has already been done. Partners, balance, and cooperation. From questioning your balance. And discovering you are balanced. There's reactions because of your balance. The moon. Your resources, whatever's been hidden. He has to have good times, resources, and then you're going to create reactions. But that doesn't necessarily, reactions to, or could be anything. Discovering, so there's discovering these reactions. A different way of looking at these reactions that are being created, and there's an energy possibly wanting to resurrect, to be apart. You have service, work, reactions from whatever you're doing. This is the looking into, already been looked into with the laws and philosophies. So there's some kind of benefit that's happening in a big way, and it's causing reactions because the energy that didn't want it to happen in a big way is now showing itself, or something like that. I'm gonna get a couple more. What are these reactions? Who or what? Wow. When you do what you want to do. Okay, reactions with that Leo, creative abilities. So not all reactions are negative. You're going to have many kinds of reactions. It depends on how you see your work. So something like that. Saturn, Capricorn, work, focus. This is karma. This is lessons. These are limits, cautions, and beliefs. That's why these reactions are, this is also practicing patience. So energy is not practicing patience here. Okay, what are these reactions in your creativeness? It's coming over here. It could be reactions toward a partner. Pisces is here. Could be a Pisces involved. You're being asked to trust your psychic knowledge here. Your dreams could be significant, telling you something here. Whatever indecisions about partners is being cleared up. Here I'm back to Taurus. Taurus, Pisces, Libra, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Pisces. Okay, lots of those signs here. Cancer, all having to do with the past. All right. Somebody's past actions. So if your past actions were looked into, it looks like it was for, okay, it looks like if it was, my goodness, looks like it was a waste of time. Whatever time was spent, yeah, insights to understand. It was a waste of time because it's like you had nothing there. What's going on? That makes sense. Oh, I didn't check to see if this was even working. The same card. You're going to have resources to maintain where you're going. Pleasure and good times is where you're going. Reese's, your career. Wow, okay. So you're surrounded by all this prosperity here. Wow, and then there's confusion about that. Okay, the sacrifice energy would be to sacrifice your prosperity through some kind of communication here. Yeah, I just said sacrifice prosperity. I saw communicate in reverse, and then confusion and sacrifice again. So, what's that about? Circle of friends. Alrighty. Dramatics. Many reactions from surrounding energy. What you value here is shifting. There was some kind of dramatics. Pluto, resurrecting, urgency, urgent reactions. Well, it's about wherever you're going in your destiny. So it's like you can apply this. So if there's something you can apply that you have right now, that you can apply. I don't know what kind of applying. Quick. Action. Applying action. Applying some kind of action. Wow. Brings things to light. Use your intuition about what that is, because the past, it is about the past, but it's not about teaching a lesson. It's so if you walked away, it's not about teaching a lesson. It's about you learned your lesson. Right? You had a different way of looking at it, and that produced an unexpected change about where you were going. So you could have switched it up very quickly, or had a quick cutoff game here. All right. Wow. With the sun, what is being brought to light? So you understand your part here. Whatever this action is, it's due to urgency and confrontations because of reactions. And it doesn't, yeah, and you're understanding all of that. Insights and wisdom, and gained something. You gained something. Gained a result. I don't know. Okay, the mystery. Mystery of life and home and support. It's a mystery how you supported, how, what is that? It's a mystery how you did something. Wow. Created balance, cooperation, and a partnership. Okay, so that is, for some reason, cause and reactions. Okay, this is overly defensive. Careful not to be overly defensive. Something you're healing from, or so why would one be overly defensive? It's usually the ego, right? Two of Cups in reverse. Relationships. These are past relationships. Virgo, Hermit. This is trusting your psychic knowledge, receiving the information from within. I just saw the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. What is this? Libra, relationships, energies. These are relationships that don't have the ability to work together or cooperate, apparently. The Fool. Wow, look at you. Oh, okay, you got the Fool. Taking a leap of faith. All right, this is success, being celebrated, attracting pleasure, good times, resources, productivity, being supported and celebrated. This is energy surrounding Three of Pentacles. This is energy collaborating. This could be the circle of friends, and a win at all costs. So it's an unrest because it's something to do with love. Okay, so you have love and resources. Hermit. You put much inner work into your peace here. Wow, look at this. This is the opposite of peace. This is worry. And it's with the circle of friends. Okay, because why? Because not having a victory. I've got associations and circles of friends. So this is 10 swords. 10 wands. Okay. Endings. 10, 10. I got another 10 here. 9, 10. So going from the 10, 0, 1 from these actions. Okay, so you're not, not having a victory because of some kind of urgency. What is gaining recognition is what had the hard work to. Okay, Two of Pentacles in reverse, not juggling. You're not juggling this urgent. So if you understand something, there's no reason to, it's like you don't, you don't have a reason to explain something. Why you are feeling secure. Oh, Ace of Cups, because there's love. Wow. There also could be a fire sign wanting to resurrect something, but they're like, what? I don't know. But you made a decision. Somebody made a decision. He's having reactions. Put yourself where you go. If you're the one that made the decision, there's reactions. If you're the one having a reaction, then a decision had been made. Okay. This is a win at all costs. This is juggling to win at all costs, but you choosing something else. And here is a 0, 1. 0, 1, 1. 1, 0, 10. Many 10s, 1s, many 0s. I don't know. Computer and coding could be significant here. I don't know anything about it. But that's the Wheel of Fortune, and that's the universe has your back. To overcome any difficulties. Okay, so this is all kind of worrying that someone's being seen. Okay, because if you're celebrated, then someone else might be looked at in a different light, but I don't think that's Wow, this isn't your problem. You have I've been talking about a stable foundation. This could be a marriage, community, what you bring, celebrated by a community. This has also been kind of burdensome, but it's not, it's okay, something like that. Hard work not put in here. Too busy looking at what didn't work out. Worried about some kind of what's this circle of friends, unable to have a victory, unable to put work into what? The sun in reverse. Can't change something that is. Page of Swords in reverse, especially by looking and using things to an advantage. So wouldn't that be self-serving then? So that's why there's not a victory, because it was self-serving from the beginning. So whether it be 10, 20, 30, 40, 70 years. Strength. Okay, Leo, specifically. Lovers. I talk about a lovers and a choice over here. And specifically, a lover's choice. Decisions, strength, courage. There's some kind of reaction. Somebody feels it's unfair. There's deception attached to this. Non-victory. Somebody's had an ego attachment to the outcome. You're aware of this. You saw something within yourself that put a reflection out there. So it was some kind of mirroring or reflection. What is this? Wow, and that is justice. That's your mirroring and reflection. Justice. So these reactions create justice. That's, I guess, part of how karma things play out. Every action causes a reaction. I don't know. I don't know. Here's communication though. That how you're at peace. So this energy must not be at peace. So it's like, Page of Wands in reverse. Not at peace with your decision to create some kind of balance. You walked away. There's somebody that has a self-inflicted tie here, 8 and 9. Okay, these are thoughts, these are words, these are a narrative that doesn't change. This is walking away from it, and that is what creates justice. So somebody put their eggs all in one basket, but there's another basket. I just saw the star in reverse, and here we come up here for the viewer. Overindulged. Well, look at that. Celebrating and overindulging in what does not work out. I mean, this is, I don't know. It wants to fall down. Okay. Right on that community. You turn this energy down. It's a Knight of Cups in reverse. You had an actual Ace of Cups, not a Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody felt like there was a spiritual connection here or something, but they're only attached to some kind of ego of it. See? The ego of it. Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm going to put them back into one more. Setting up boundaries, and this allows the truth to come in. What you communicate matters here. And what you don't communicate maybe matters even more. Wow, the Hermit, right. What you don't communicate or your non-responses matter more than all the reactions taking place. 4 of Pentacles. Some of the reactions are overly defensive about their decisions. And, wow, we just saw the 4 of Pentacles. I just said it. So you're holding back from this energy. Yeah, this energy thinks you're holding back, but you're not holding back. You got opportunities, and this is some kind of news. So there's some kind of undesirable news that ships are coming in. What is going on here? You're reaching new heights with a partner. Different partner. Got the Fool. Okay, so this is not a heavy load, and I got the Dove of Peace. Hear what's unsaid, so you're able to hear what is unsaid. I said you got some kind of insight within the situation, that you're not here to win at all costs. Therefore, okay, you have a feather of hope, feather ancestors, alignment, synchronicity, a path of a leap of faith. That's what it took. Faith and hope of a different kind, possibly. Release burdens. Okay, some put their eggs all in one basket and lost hope, but that doesn't mean all hope everywhere is lost. Just, whatever that expectation you had to that is what you're calling a lost hope. There's a harmony's call to rebalance these scales for yourself, because this is like the balance is unbalanced. This is like justice in reverse then. Okay, so I'll just see this as justice in reverse, and then they look like parachutes, I don't know, or something. Some kind of courage, any kind of courage. Release burdens, to release burdens. Took more courage to release the burdens than to carry them. It was easy to carry the burdens, maybe because you were doing all the carrying, and easy for someone else to place burden, I don't know, something like that. You're making miracles. What's going on here? Hear what's unsaid again. By hearing what's unsaid, miracles are being created. Unsaid about this success. Hear what's being unsaid about the support. Hear what's being said about commitment, the importance that's being placed, and where and how and why and all that stuff. You've had unwavering faith. That's a lot of strong person. Okay. Vortex of change. What's going on there? Valley of the shadows. Oh, with the non-victory. And all this is taking place in divine timing. It's an hourglass. Time runs out. And then we got the Valley of the Shadows. Psalm 23. Okay. What's that about? Divine timing. Tide of transition. There could be transitions. And within webs of connection. This is also creating webs. And so this could be the World Wide Web. Or it could be a web of lies, a web of deception, or a web of something. But the Valley of the Shadows is an end to that. You're on the right track. Let's see. Emerging dawn. So every day is a new day. That you don't have to even carry the burdens of the day before if you choose not to. Okay? The emerging dawn. There's a harbor of peace every day. Morning, a.m. could be significant. We have water in a boat. I don't know. This looks like it's just like got a lot of, I don't know what's all over this boat. It's like a lot of, it almost looks like messy. It could be some kind of artwork, but it looks messy to me. I don't know. A metamorphosis mirage. Free to move. Okay, you're free to move to a harbor of peace, whether that be physically, emotionally, energetically, whatever. With a sky of clarity. So if you can move with a sky of clarity, or the clarity is in what is not being said. So, all right, the clarity is what's not being said. There's some kind of miracle, making miracles, and the good news, being open to it. Four of Pentacles, Two of Cups in reverse. Energy's not open to it. Not everybody's open to it because it'll shift things so much. King of Cups, being emotionally mature. Okay, this is making, this is emotions, this is compatibility, psychic knowledge. This is not having to say everything that comes into your head. With the Knight of Wands, somebody might actually say everything that comes to their head. Oh, Ten of Pentacles with an environment, but it's upright. So this is good communications, manifesting abundance for the highest good of everyone. Not being attached to the thoughts and the words here. I got a Hermit in reverse. So we saw it upright. So you could be coming out of Hermit mode, or there was some kind of miracle taking place to release you of an outside situation. Could be unhappy partnerships, relationships. With the 10 of Hearts. What is this for the viewer? Wow. Said you come out of it and you healed the situation. Temperance. So you did it with grace. The angels heard what the angels, the higher vibrational frequencies, heard what was unsaid. Strength in reverse. Somebody wanted to be seen as something, but it's not. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Look, I said Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and she tumbled right on out there with the Chariot in reverse. Unwavering faith through some kind of blockage. Maybe you were chasing something at once, and now whatever you were chasing, you quit chasing it, but the other energy was also chasing it with these with these manifestations. And I see the manifestations chasing it. Okay, so the chasing something. What is that? Oh, the Valley of Shadows. So coming to some kind of place with your circles of friends and associations. Please, been through it, unable to recover. I thought somebody wouldn't recover. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, because there wasn't support. Recover from a Tower. Because this was a faulty support system. 44 here. I got every day is a new day. Peace. This is an environment and a community that's not at peace. This is doing things for results of, benefiting off of reactions. That's the truth. Worried about benefiting off of reactions. Towers are being created with these faulty foundations because they were faulty. Foundations, traditions, reasons, faulty reasons. Reasons stem from beliefs, ideas. So faulty, meaning they serve one thing and then something else has to do without, so this thing can have, and it doesn't have to be that way. So Three of Cups felt that way. All right, celebrating overly confident. Okay, something's overly confident here about those ships coming in. Are your ships not coming in? Somebody's ship's not coming in. Oh, what's that about? Somebody's ship's not coming in. Couldn't hand off the burden. Couldn't hand it over. Passing the torch. Couldn't pass the torch. What is that? If you have a... What kind of race is that? Oh, a relay race? Oh my goodness. I don't know. With these reactions cause some kind of race. A race to not seeing where one's going. So if you release the burdens, then you see things clearly. You have a victory over some kind of recovery, or you recovered from it and now the energy's going back. And something's very worried because of the reactions. And you've got the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Completed the cycle 10-10 again. I know I talked about the 10 and 1s and 0s earlier. You doing what you wanted to do and living at peace with your decision has brought about a victory. What is this victory? Switching to a little more. One more. Let's see. High Priestess in reverse. Lots of Cups. 6 of Cups in reverse. 3 of Cups upright. Page of Cups in reverse. Very unimaginative. Something was very done so fast over and over again. Okay, so it created some kind of long-term pattern or tradition or belief or idea passed around within this community. This equals 10 cups in reverse. 6, 3, and 1 cup is 10 cups in reverse. 3 are upright, but that's because they're too busy looking at the cup and not what is coming out of the cup. Here's that Fool. You're going the other direction. So you might have went the opposite direction of this energy, having reactions. Knight of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, so not really happy with their love and their choices. Gemini energy, Lovers here twice. Looks like two people coming together with similar experiences to heal, learn, and grow and create together if they choose. Okay, so something like that. Let's get a couple of these for the viewer. Make time for self-care with Knight. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. What is we have sensitive emotions. Trust your psychic knowledge of these emotions because they all been created to be healed at this point. Be gentle with yourself. Rhodochrosite. What is going on here? Life lessons in reverse. You can break free from negative reoccurring patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessings that they contain. Peridot. This was a life lesson. You came out of it by being gentle with yourself. Goddess energy. Okay, this energy might be of a different faith. Oh my gosh. Spiritual or religious community. Okay. So, to each his own. And join with like-minded individuals for increased spiritual support and hearing what's unsaid. And I said something about the angels and here. So you have a different support idea and belief. You're balancing masculine and feminine energies. Having this balance with ametrine, angel light. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you the confidence to bring it about. There are many layers and dimensions to this situation or person you're asking about. This is what you're attracting. So you're attracting like-minded individuals and something like that. It's like you don't hear what's unsaid. It's like an unspoken truth here. Or it doesn't need explaining there. Okay, these sensitive emotions. There's a community also, a religious or spiritual community that's very sensitive emotionally with beliefs and resources, having many ideas and beliefs and things attached to their beliefs that require a lot of work. Let's see. I got ceremonies and celebrations in reverse. So it's like you're not lending a hand to this energy. Own your divine power in reverse. You're not giving your energy to this. You're not people pleasing these reactions. So so you're doing the unexpected, multifaceted, because you are healing these layers. These are solutions coming in. There are layers. It's about emotions. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of that. Ready to love again in reverse. Easy does it. Okay, not everybody's going to choose what someone else is going to choose. This is allowing energy to be itself. Sapphire, emerald. You didn't go down the yellow brick road. Okay, something like that. Or you've been down it. Or you already been down that road, or the yellow brick road, something about that. What is that? Make time for self-care, emotions, give it to God. Yeah, you're not trying to control anything, so You're going to let something be, because it's like the more you try to go towards something, the more it resists for stress reduction. All right. For the viewer, follow the golden rule in reverse. All righty. This was a life lesson. Trust your intuition about this. Being asked to be yourself. Wow, you came out of this as who you are. So you discovered who you were not. Ask for guidance with this angel light and the angel. So this is good things. Follow the golden rule in reverse. There's also energy that followed guidance and didn't consider others in these communities. Okay, what else here? Have an attitude of gratitude in reverse. Somebody wanted some kind of recognition without doing the work, or isn't grateful for the experience, or had to take responsibility for one's actions. Something about thoughts. Forgive yourself. Be yourself. What you think about yourself. Forgiveness. Everybody's got their own idea on forgiveness, I suppose. So this is sensitive. Wherever you were drawn into sensitive situations. And you do that by taking accountability for the actions and the emotions and the attachments of it that you created for yourself. Practice moderation is in reverse. So something was overly celebrated, overly done. And you're aware of that. Continually taking responsibility and accountability for your actions aligns you with other energy that is also on that wavelength. Love is your energy, so you don't need to run around and prove it. Live your bliss in reverse. Like attracts like in reverse. Okay, so there's bliss, good times. There's something blocking that. It's like honestly assessing who or what is around you. I can only say that. Really. Okay, for the viewer. True love is in reverse. So some kind of life lesson. True love in reverse. Finances and career. Something could have been kept going because of insecurities. Soulmate is in reverse. Okay, my husband is in there doing something. I don't know. So you hear noise? That's my husband. Anyway, soulmate in reverse. Be yourself. So it was like you couldn't be yourself here. Retreat. You retreated away from it. With or about a new love. You retreated with a new love, or you're meeting a new love. Unrequited love is in reverse. So you're freeing yourself from what you don't want, like I said. True love again in reverse. This other energy is not grateful for the experience. When you have something to prove, somebody has got something to prove, but it's so irrelevant. I'm feeling true love in reverse. Express your feelings in reverse. Forgive yourself. You're not expressing your feelings to energy that you don't want to entertain or have future with. Free yourself. So you got free yourself. Viewer, what's going on here? Because you're attracting new love again. Wow. Separation in reverse. You moved away from or separated from energy. New love arrives. So new love could be arriving that your current or past people do not know. Finances and career, free yourself. Honeymoon. Codependency in reverse and honeymoon. Look at that. Creating some kind of honeymoon. marriage, stability, fun. If it's not a honeymoon, it's something that is two people enjoy doing very much and being together. Codependency in reverse without the attachments of the past. So if two people come together to heal their experience, it's a slow process. Free yourself. Let your friends help you. You have some codependent friends, and maybe you're meeting some people that are no longer carrying these past dependencies. I have a wedding in reverse. The codependency was attached to a wedding, or I'm sorry, or it could be a divorce, a past wedding, not a current wedding, but because that wouldn't make any sense. So a past partner, that's just the way it come out. Finances and career now in reverse. Yeah, so not staying codependent on finances and career, not doing something because it's urgent and you're insecure, but doing something because it's what you enjoy. Other energies feeling something else, but that's not your problem. I want to see one more. Engagement, honeymoon, and wedding is in reverse. Somebody didn't think your honeymoon or engagement would go through to a wedding, and it looks like you retreated. It looks like it did. It looks like are you jealous over here? I don't know. I'm gonna get some of these. It's going swimmingly, off the hook, and in the flow. That follow the golden rule in reverse was, I think somebody wanted someone to get caught up, because on the other side is getting caught, and this is off the hook. And this is yourself, which tells me yourself is off the hook and in the flow. Budding star. You're a budding star. What's going on here? Don't risk it all on this. It's a losing proposition. Okay, somebody kept trying to do something over and over again and then ended up losing. Cannot break the ice. There's a chilly reception. That's because the frequency is not matching. It's going swimmingly off the hook. So, what is that? I feel like somebody's disappointed you're off the hook. Taking flight, uplifted and at peace with decisions. Well, look at that. You said no clearly. You broke free and uplifted and at peace with your choices. And that's what frees you. You could be cutting the cord, taking a flight. There's an energy that feels, and with a circle of friends, that there is unfinished business. That's the energy that can't break the ice. Unfinished business loose ends. Feels restless, new love, pins and needles, confirming the restless. So not only restless, this is irritated and restless because of new love. There's been shady deals, a dark road, and moonlighting to get by. So some kind of shady deals going on here that if you're at peace with your decisions, I'm not sure what that's shady. So this other energy, unable to proceed. Okay, so and this flew out. Wow, the shady deal, dark road, circle of friends and associations to get by. Feels wrong, bad idea, manipulated and led astray. Something about that. May feel somebody's being led astray, but it's because they're on pins and needles, so they feel led astray. So you must too, I guess, but that's not the case. There's a hot opportunity, fired up, burning desires fulfilled, fitting it all into place, coming together and united. Okay, there was a hot opportunity to get all fired up about and unite about that felt wrong, to lead energy astray from two people coming together. Cannot break the ice. Well, you're not offering this energy that has unfinished business, this golden opportunity. So this no longer is a good opportunity. And now what? Learn from the experience that old ways no longer work. Okay, that's where I'm gonna leave it. Learn from the experience, life lessons, all to learn, and everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. You know, it's like nobody needs to be fixed here. Nothing needs to be fixed, and something like that. All right. I do hope this was helpful. I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.